So this device, a relatively new device, actually got pretty much nearly every feature that the other devices now have. Over here you'll find your menu key, your navigation keys just over here, your escape button just near the top, and then your default keypad. If you look on the side here as well, see a little port over here for USB and flash drive, as well as a little reset button. So I'm just going to plug that back in over there. In order to get to the menu, you're going to hold the menu and OK button. And there we go. So what we now want to do is we want to go through our menu. You'll see user management just over here, user roles, comms, system, personalize, data management, access control, USB manager, attendance search, auto test, and system info. But first things first, we need users. So we're going to start with user management. So we're going to click on there, and what you can see here is we get new user, all users, and display style. Display style is just resets how you will be able to see the users. So it's like a management option. But we're going to go into new user. User ID is going to be 1. Please note that the user ID over here pertains to the enroll ID that you will see on the software. So for example, if someone is enroll ID number 55 on the software, they need to be number 55 on the device in order for them to look at each other. Then we get name, but name we can get off of the software. User role, that changes between either a normal user or an admin or a normal user or an admin. So as you can see, a super admin in this case. So for this example, we're going to be making this person an admin. We're going to be going down and we're going to select for fingerprint. So we're going to say OK. Now you'll see it asks for which finger do you want to do it for. I'm going to just state my left index finger, and I'm going to my right index finger, and I'm just going to put that on now. So in order to capture fingerprints, you just place 3 times. As you can see, it's ticked through 1, 2, 3, and it's now captured my fingerprint. You can capture all 10 fingers if you wish. You can capture as many fingers as you want. It's just for personal preference. Personally, I'm just going to capture 1. I'm going to then go down and I'm going to capture a password for myself as well. You don't need to, again, personal preference, but for the sake of this demo, I'm going to be capturing 1. So, password, I'm going to input my password just as 1. I'm going to say OK, and I'm going to say 1 again, and say OK. Access control role we don't have to worry about. We can just use the default options that it currently has. And we're going to say escape, escape, escape. And when we try and access the menu, it's not going to let us in. It's going to ask for verification as the admin. So let me place my fingerprint there. And there we go. So only an admin can now unlock this. A normal user cannot. So to demonstrate, I'm going to add another user and use a different fingerprint for this time. User ID will be 2. User role will be normal user, and fingerprint, doesn't matter what finger you state, in all honesty. It's just for a point of reference. So 3 fingerprints done, and we're going to then go to escape, escape, escape. And now if I want to access the menu and I hold it in and it asks me to verify,
access denied.
As you can see, it does not allow me in because I am not an admin on that finger. So we're going to try again, but we're going to use the admin finger this time. And there we go. So as you can see, normal users cannot get in, only the admins can. That handles the employee management side of that and enrolling people. What we're then going to go to is we're going to go to comms, and this is for the Ethernet side and communicating with the software itself. So we're going to select Ethernet, and from here you can see it asks for IP address, subnet mask, gateway, etc., etc. The main things you're going to be worrying about are the IP address, the subnet mask, and the gateway, which all pertain to you. The rest you don't have to worry about. If you do need any further assistance on that, you can contact us and we will assist you through there. But all you need to worry about, as I said, are just these three options near the top. Once those are set, you can give us a call and we will be able to connect it via the software so that your device is able to speak to it and you can get everything from your device directly to your PC. A few other things to do with this are the bell function, which are here under personalize, and the bell schedules are just down here on the third setting. So if we wanted to set a bell, we would just say new bell schedule. We'd say bell status on, bell time, and we'd set our time over there. So for example, if I set this, the bell would ring at 7:35 in the evening. That's pretty much that. What it does is it actually hooks up to a siren, and then that will allow the siren to ring at any given time that you specify, just to obviously help in terms of breaks and other various things. There's also the USB manager just over here, and that's in the event that you do not have a network cable. So instead of running everything off of the network, rather you would run everything off of the USB, as we mentioned before, and you'd plug a flash drive into the USB port there, and you would go to the USB manager through the main menu that I just showed you, and you'd go to download. Then you could download your attendance data or your user data. Now if you download your attendance data, ultimately what that lets you do is it lets you then run it through the software again via the USB so that you can get your attendance data. Downloading the user data is a bit of a different thing. What it allows you to do is get your user data via the flash drive, and then you can actually upload it to other devices so that those devices have the exact same users and fingerprints, passwords, etc., in order for users to clock on those as well. In terms of that though, those are the basics for these devices. If you require anything else, as I said, you can just give our call center a ring and we'd be more than happy to assist you. Thank you.